you. I want you to tell us about your bio, where you've been, because I know you've been everywhere. You have a lot of professional background that people want to hear, and then we'll move into how do you brand your business. Okay, whoever is listening now, like our audience, they are interested to know what's your success. So let's talk about how did you start and how did you get where you are now.
Ooh, that's a long story.
I know.
Do we have enough time? No, I was born and raised in San Francisco. My parents were from El Salvador. Uh, my grandfather was from Nicaragua. But again, I was born and raised in San Francisco in a family. I'm number 14.
Of the family?
Yes,
Wow.
I'm the kid number 14. So I come from a big family. But I guess in the old days, that's the way it used to be. I was 17, I got drafted. I was a high school dropout. I got drafted and went to Vietnam. When I came back, uh, I went to Germany and I got my high school diploma from West in Frankfurt, West Frankfurt High School. And then I came back and went to college with the GI Bill. Uh, I've done quite a whole bunch of stuff. I've worked as a military advisor during the war in El Salvador. I was with the American Embassy there. Uh, I served as a U.S. Marshal in Los Angeles, and in 1989, when I came, well, then I went back after the peace accords in El Salvador, and was the director of operations for the civilian intelligence. Uh, when I came back in '89, I started working for Lexus. Lexus was just coming in San Francisco, and I started working for John Drevey at the Lexus store in San Francisco. And I stayed in that business, then went back to El Salvador, did other stuff over there, my own businesses, and came back. And right now I have my own company, Okan and Associates. We do consulting for marketing and public relations, but the main thing that we try to do is we try to help either a Hispanic company get into the American market or the American market get into the Hispanic market, being Mexico or Central America. Uh, because there's a big difference, and a lot of people that own companies and want to get into the Hispanic market think that, okay, I'll hire somebody who speaks Spanish and that's it. No, it's a cultural thing. Doing business with a Latino is totally different than doing business with a regular person.
Absolutely.
It's a matter of respect and following the chain of command and making sure that you know,
Understanding the culture.
it's a cultural thing, totally. So that's where we come in and we try to help American companies get into the Hispanic market.
Okay. And how did you got interested in becoming the president of Okan and Associates? What do you do for businesses?
Again, we try to help them see out or think outside of the box. What we do is mostly work with companies that have their own marketing department, and we work with that marketing department.
So that's what you have been doing with your company.
Yes.
You pretty much have been being the broker, if we call it that way, or you've been the main contact for different cultures and bringing them together in business.
Exactly.
Okay.
Trying to fit the commodity that they're selling or the service they're trying to provide to the culture that they're trying to provide it to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't only have to, I'm sorry, it doesn't only have to be Hispanic. It could be Asian, it could be, Middle Eastern, whatever. We just try to fit them in with the culture.
Okay. Now, let me ask you. I know you are chairman for the board in Elk Grove Chamber of Commerce, and there's a lot of local chamber of commerce everywhere. Okay, and one of the reasons why I was interested in bringing you is because you not only are a business owner and you have concern as a business owner, but you also want to get your brand out there. And a lot of small business owners don't have the capacity to do marketing. But the Chamber of Commerce or local Chamber of Commerce has the power to connect different businesses. And I would like to hear about your experience of what's the mission and the vision of the chamber let's start by that. Let's start by telling our audience, because a lot of people have heard of the Chamber of Commerce, but that doesn't mean they know how they operate or what they do. And maybe
Sure.
some of them got invited to an event, but they never got past that. So they never experienced what it was to become a member of the Chamber of Commerce.
So,
Mhm.
two different things, what the chamber does and what their mission is. I don't know which one do you wanna hear first, but
You tell
let's
me.
say the vision.
Mhm.
My belief is that the mission of a Chamber of Commerce is to promote and improve the business environment, stimulating a vibrant local economy to produce and enhance the overall quality of life in their community to its highest potential.
Okay,
I think that should be the mission of any
any Chamber
chamber.
of Commerce.
Yes.
Mhm.
Because it's just getting the people that have the same goal is doing business in a community and making your community better, putting them together, and between all of them, just making a nucleus that's gonna go forward as a group.
Okay,
So that's, should be the mission, and that's what we try to do in the Chamber of Elk Grove.
okay. And as a business owner, what is your experience? How did you got involved with the Chamber of Commerce? How did you discover that that is really what you needed for your business to grow?
Well, I think people buy from people they like.
Mhm.
I think whatever product you're selling or whatever service you're offering, people are gonna buy from the people they like. And the first step to this is to get together with other successful people and go forward with that. What better way to join in an organization like the Chamber of Commerce? I mean, there's people there that have different experience than you do. You learn from that, and you can pass on your experiences also.
So pretty much the idea is to grow. Okay, you have to grow professionally, but you can also grow your business. And when you first decided to, conquer, or I don't know, by curiosity, somebody invited you to the Chamber of Commerce when, I don't know how long this was. You can tell me, maybe it was back 20 years ago, but back then, when you first decided to get involved, what did you feel? How did you feel the Chamber of Commerce could help you?
Well, when I came to Elk Grove with my family in 2001,
Okay.
when my friend John Greavy bought the dealerships on Florin Road. Now we're in Elk Grove, in the Elk Grove Auto Mall. We have Nissan, Mazda, Infiniti, state-of-the-art collision center, and that's how I came to the Sacramento area, to Elk Grove and Sacramento area. But when I was living in other countries like El Salvador, I was the secretary for the tourism bureau over there. I was involved in the American chamber in El Salvador. I was involved with the regular chamber in El Salvador. So I've had chamber in my blood for a long time. Of course, when I came here and it was a new business that we were starting, we started with Nissan and Kia. When I came here, it was just natural for me to look for a chamber.
Okay.
And I found the Hispanic Chamber in Sacramento and the Elk Grove Chamber in Elk Grove, of course.
So pretty much you already had that experience in El Salvador. And I'm Salvadorian too, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I just want to put your experience out there. And I would like to take a break. Let's go to a short break, and when we come back, we will hear more about Oscar Business Experience. Don't forget to friend me on Facebook. If you have any questions, you can call the show at 866-472-5790. When we come back, we're gonna go farther into how, it's worked out for you taking your brand, your business brand, and in the community, because that's what the show is about. We want our audience to understand that sometimes you don't need a large budget to market yourself. You can do it yourself, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, we'll be right back. Thank you. Thank you.